Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Yep, it's still a thing. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing it in the bag. So, first to start off with my putters, I'm going to start off with my putting putters. Sorry if all these discs are like wet and everything. I just got outside, done outside practicing in the snow, so. But, there's literally still snow on this one. But I putt with Brody Blend Roaches. These are very nice because they're super grippy. Also, this is just kind of the first disc that felt really good back when I did push putts, but now I spin putt. And then for throwing putters, I actually have 3 roaches that I throw. I have this one. This is just a stock Brody Blend Roach. That's beat up. It's pretty flippy. I'll throw it kind of a little bit of hyzer. It'll turn over. I throw it with a lot of power, or it'll kind of just fly pretty straight at like 65%. And then I have this Z1, which is also really cool. I don't know if you can see the stamp on it. Yeah, right there. That's roaches in this. But this one is kind of a very, very glidey one. This one I could probably throw 350. Almost 400 with. Throw it slight hyzer, it'll turn over, fade, like turn over, and then fade and come back. Really nice. Then I have this big ZRoach. This one will go very straight and then fade. This is kind of my overstable putter. Sometimes it'll turn over a little bit, but always consistently fading. Then I have this Jawbreaker Ringer GT. I put my own little stamp on it. I have another one in there with it. And this one is kind of, I like this for little forehand shots. This one is still kind of overstable. I like this if I have to throw like something on hyzer and just not want it to skip at all. I will throw this one. It's also nice to kind of throw... if I need something to hold hyzer the whole entire way, this is going to do it. Where that roach might flip up a little bit. So yeah. And then I have 2 zones to round out my putting putters. I have this Get Freaky zone. This one is beat in quite a bit. It's still overstable, but it's kind of like a Z-Buzz. It'll go very straight and fade a little bit. I like this one for scramble shots, or if I got to throw something. That's going to glide super long and like slowly pan out to try and get like max distance on a little flex flick. That's what this is for. And this one I like throwing off the tee. This one will go very straight and have a very nice glide to it. It doesn't just go straight and dump like what I found some ESP do. So this one's really nice. Then going to mid-ranges, my most overstable mid-range is this Malta. Nice row stamp. I like this for just straight to really overstable, or I like it for huge hyzers. Everybody needs an overstable mid. Then I have this EMAC Truth. This is kind of, actually I have 2 truths in the bag. I have this one, which is my straight to slightly overstable, or kind of just like, I'll throw this if I need a straight shot in the wind. I like this for a little baby anhyzer and get kind of max flight out of it. And then I have this truth, this burst truth that is super beat in. This is my most understable mid-range. I throw this hyzer, it'll turn over and fade. Just kind of turn over, and it won't really have a fade at all. It kind of just turns over and just, that's that. It also doesn't really skip because of the plastic. Then, moving on to my next 2 mid-ranges, I have a Buzz SS. This one I throw slight hyzer, flips up, goes super straight. If I throw it flat, it'll turn over a little bit. But this is my straight mid-range, a little birdie on it. And then I have the Discmania Origin. This is my second most understable disc in my bag. I throw this hyzer, it'll turn over. But this one almost has an identical flight to the Truth, but only this one will fade back at the end. So I'll throw it, it'll turn over, and then always fade back, so I don't have to worry about it kind of just going and possibly cut rolling. I can throw this one on like a turnover and no, it's going to come back. Then on to the fairways. I'm going to start with most understable here. So my two, well, I'm gonna go by speed. So my only 8 speed is this Mantis. I like throwing this one on hyzer and have it kind of, it'll flip up a little bit and it'll just go huge hyzer. Almost got an ace with this one the other day. Love this disc. I'll also throw it flat and it'll turn over a little bit, then fade back. I can throw this one probably like almost 400 feet consistently. Really nice. Then we have this Roadrunner. Like this one, I'll throw it hyzer, it'll flip up and go dead straight forever. Or I can throw it flat and it'll turn over and it'll kind of just stay turned over. It might want to pan out a tiny bit and land flat maybe, but I throw this one if I need something to kind of go to the right and maybe to the left just a tiny bit depending on how high I throw it. Then I have this Felon, also has my little logo on it. This Felon is really good because it's beat in. That's the only reason I have it. Otherwise I have these Firebirds, which I'll talk about in a second. This one I really like for throwing flat and then have that little bit of a fade. It gets a little bit more distance than one of these Firebirds, like 50 more feet. So I can throw it just flat and know it's going to go. Or I'll throw it on a tiny, super tiny flex line and it'll kind of hold that and then fade a little bit at the end. Or I like this on big hyzers where I need something to kind of flip up almost to flat before it fades. This one's really nice. Then I have these two Firebirds. I have the Nate Sexton Firebird. You know, this is a forehand disc only. I like it consistent, like 250 to 300 foot, just fade. My Felon gets a little bit more distance than this one. That's just why I have the Felon in the bag. And then this Firebird, this one is super overstable. 250 feet is probably like its max. I mainly use this one if I need something to cut through and really know it's going to get to the right, or I'll use it for skip shots. If I get bored and I'm just trying to freaking like throw it in the basket, don't really care about score, I'll skip this off the ground, try and make it in the basket. Then my 10. Now onto my 10 and 11 speeds. I have this Avenger SS, super cool pipe Dreamer 79 die. Super understable. This is basically just a roller disc. Sometimes I'll throw it hyzer if I need something to really turn over, but basically just a roller. Then I have these two Wraiths. I have this Champ Wraith. This one I like to have for like a turnover. It'll kind of hold and go. Or I use this one for my overstable roller to get max distance. Or this will just go really straight, really far. Depends. I'm still working this one into the bag, so because I used to throw this one, but now yeah. And then I have this another Pipe Dreamer die Wraith, super cool. This one is kind of like headwind fighter, or this is my main super big hyzer, crash down, just a big hyzer, like 400 foot hyzer disc. Great. Then we go to my 12 speeds. I have two. I have this Big Z Zeus. This is my flip up like 450 feet control disc. This is really nice. Yeah, that's pretty much just what this is for. 450 feet, just flip up, turn over a little bit. Perfect. Then we have this Hades. This is one almost where if I don't really need to land in a specific spot, I will throw this hyzer like 80%. It'll turn over. It'll like go to the right a lot and then fade back a tiny bit. It's also a Pipe Dreamer die Hades. Super nice. Now my 13 speeds. I have this Shrike. This is I will throw it kind of flat and huge like turnover shot. That's basically what this is for. I might start throwing this rollers every once in a while, but probably not. This is just made, or I've had it where I'll throw this and I just need like something where I need to throw it on hyzer, but I need to flip up and go straight after that hyzer. This is kind of what it is. Then I have this Big Z Nuke. This would probably get replaced with Ezra Aderhold Nuke because I want a super overstable nuke to go a little bit further than the Wraith. But for now, I have this one because it's slightly more understable than this ESP nuke at the moment. So I'll have it, it'll kind of turn over. If I need a super straight nuke, this is basically what I'm pulling out. This is my max distance nuke. I'll throw this one hyzer and hyzer, and it'll turn over and then fade out. I probably got 500 feet on this one. Trying to get a little bit more distance right now, so working on some form things for that. And then my final disc, I have this Nuke OS. This is Spike Heiser disc all the way. Or grenade. I like this for grenades, but mainly Spike Heisers. And then I have, nothing really that special. I have this cool American flag bag. But, yeah, so that is my 2022 in the bag. Unless somebody wants to sponsor me, some big company, and then I'll start throwing their discs. But until then, that's what's in my bag. So, thank you for watching.